What's up guys, if you're new here, my name is Serg. Today we're actually going to go through and I thought I'd give you guys a quick tour of my assisted living home and run through kind of the pros and cons of having an assisted living. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to actually start from the outside and show you guys kind of how it looks in the area that the home is in. We are in Mesa, Arizona. This is the entrance. As you guys can see, it's kind of handicap accessible with these ramps. So you walk in, and the first thing is you're kind of open up to this whole area. This is the kitchen area, and then this is the view going out. So yeah, as you guys can see, it is a small, quaint home. Going back this way, we got our private rooms. So you go this way, just a random mirror. You got one private room over here, and then one private room over here, and then we got our restroom. So that is the home, and then we have one private room over here. So we got 3 privates. If you come back this way, you got a garage right here, and then you got laundry room, all of our medications right here, and then that is where we keep all of our linens. As you guys can see, this is where we keep all of our linens here. And then we also have a semi-private room. So talking about the pros and cons of having an assisted living home, let's go ahead and start with the cons. Usually people start with the pros, but I'm actually going to start with 5 cons of having an assisted living home. The first con of owning a business like this is the liability of taking care of elderly and the liability that you hold as a business owner. The second con I see is that you are threatened to be sued a lot in this business, because everyone is trying to take advantage of any type of business and anything that happens. So there is a lot of responsibility with owning this. So you got to have good insurance in place, you have to have a good attorney, you have to have good policies and procedures in place. Therefore, you protect yourself in every aspect. Third con that I see is employees. Employees oftentimes in this industry leave because of burnout, because of other job offers, whether they be better pay. Regardless, holding on to good employees is hard, but when you do find those good employees, you have to do everything in your power to keep them around, because they do make your business grow. They do help your business scale. So families do end up becoming a lot closer to your employees, because they are the ones that are always here with the residents. But when they do leave, it makes it really hard for the residents to adjust. So that is definitely a third con that I see in this business. The fourth con I see is placement, especially when you're new, because nobody knows who you are, nobody knows if they can trust you, especially family. And also placement agents. Placement agents do cost quite a bit to get a referral from them. They oftentimes, when you do place a resident in, the fee that you have to pay them is quite expensive. So that definitely cuts into your margins every month, especially if you have any vacancies. So that is definitely the fourth con that I see in this industry. The fifth con that I see is the regulations, because there are a lot of gray areas on certain topics of the regulations that the state holds you to. So that is definitely the fifth con that I see in this business. So let's go ahead and jump into the pros of owning an assisted living. The first pro is you're providing a service to help the elderly, which is awesome. It's definitely a privilege for me, and I'm sure for other people that are in and doing this, they know that that's definitely a privilege. So that's the first pro to it. The second pro that I like to mention is the profits that you can make and the amount of opportunities in doing an assisted living. The third pro I'd like to mention is scaling a type of business like this. It's definitely scalable. you can definitely do a lot, especially if you bring on investors. That will definitely help with scaling your business. The fourth I would like to mention is if you do have background in healthcare, especially if you're an RN, if you've worked as an aide for X amount of years, or if you've done anything of that sort, that background definitely helps families trust you, and it definitely gives you a leg up compared to your competitors. 5 is the low barrier of entry in investing in something like this. It's anywhere between 50 to 60,000, or maybe even more, depending on how big your home is or how much you're having to furnish, or if you're buying an existing business. So if you're buying an existing business, of course it's going to be a little bit more because you already have cash flow coming in, so therefore it's going to cost more. But to start from like the ground up, it is definitely a lot cheaper than most businesses, so you can definitely get in at a low barrier when it comes to investing your money. So guys, that pretty much wraps it up of having an assisted living. I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. If you guys have any questions for me, go ahead, leave them down below. And if you made it to the end of the video, go ahead, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you guys are notified every time I upload a video. Thank you guys, God bless, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.